Hi everyone, how are you? Hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful day and may peace be upon you. If you just give me one quick moment, I'm just going to quickly add my friend Yauheni. Okay, let's see if I can. Right, share podcast. Add. I am in the process of adding my friend Yauheni, and this week's topic is going to be about proven business. Hello, we managed to get you online. Awesome. Welcome, 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 Yauheni.
Hey, how are you?
I am fantastic. Thank you. It's still early here in the morning. As you see, the sun hasn't risen yet. It's still dark outside. So that's why I'm
Yeah,
inside today. But it is perfect. Thank you for joining us today.
no problem at all. I'm happy to be here.
Awesome. So, Yauheni, this week we're going to be discussing about a very important topic. It's going to be about how proven business strategies can help to transform our personal finances. Before that, why don't you tell our viewers today? I've got Miss Fisa there, who is my friend from uni before. Hi, hi there. Suddenly I forgot like her real name. I just saw her like her nickname. But honey, why don't you tell everybody here today, those who are watching us live and those who are gonna watch the replays, a little bit about yourself and a little bit about what you do.
Sure. So my name is Yauheni Chvanau. I'm the CEO and founder at Discover My Business LLC. We're doing website development and digital marketing for the small, medium, large companies. My skills is Google advertising. So mostly I'm personally working with the Google AdWords. Outside of these services, in regards of the website development, search engine optimization, social
Yes.
media marketing, I basically working with other people. Basically, I have subcontractors who handling this job.
Awesome. So you basically help businesses to increase their sales or to increase their awareness, their public appearances, or customers and clients using Google Ads.
Yes, correct.
Awesome. Okay, Yauheni, I know from like talking to you, you are very successful in helping your clients to increase their profit and increase their business sales. So what is it? What is your proven business strategies, Yauheni? What is your secret that's allowing you to be really successful on doing this?
Yes. So in regards of the Google AdWords, since I have so much experience, I work with the Google Ads almost
Right.
5 years. I know what I'm doing, and when you're handling Google AdWords account every day, it's your kind of full-time job. You know what you're
Right.
doing. You can close
Yes.
your eyes and do with the closed eyes.
Right.
So basically you become the pro. And even when you're specifically working with one niche,
Right.
you
Right.
just can you know what you can give them. If you have before working with these companies or with this industry, you can know like, hey, I help 100% with you. But there's sometimes problems if a new niche come to you and
Right.
ask for the help with the
Yes.
Google ads.
Yes.
I think the biggest problem is the people promise, and you don't need to promise anything to the client if you
Right.
don't know anything about this niche. So basically what I'm
Got
doing them
it.
like, hey, I promise you that I will do my best with the research, with
Right.
analysis, with
Right.
the competitors research. And from that, we can create the strategy and beat this competition online. So this is exactly the secret sauce, which is I have for my clients who become really, really happy with my services.
Fantastic. And I'm already learning two things from you. Like I know that first thing is that you have the knowledge, right? Because you've been working in the industry for 4 years. And obviously that knowledge comes from you learning it from someone or learning it online or somewhere. And I think this is like really important when people want in their personal finances. They have to learn. They have to learn
Yes.
about how to do things, how to manage the personal finance, because it just doesn't come like that, right? It doesn't come like a light bulb.
No, it's take a time. It's
Exactly.
experience, it's time, and it's learning every day. You need to be in
Absolutely.
focus every day.
Absolutely. That's amazing. I love it. So you always need to learn, whether it's in business related. We've seen how Yauheni mapped it from his business to his clients, and the same thing that needs to be applied to personal life or personal finance. So you have to learn about how to take care of your money. You have to have the knowledge of it. And then the second thing I learned from you, Yauheni, because you've been doing it for 4 years, is that you keep on practicing it again and again and again and again, your knowledge.
Yes. So basically, as I told you, when you choose the one specific niche, you basically become a pro with this niche. You know, you can set up this, you can promise the client results, like between this and that. When you have a new niche, it's completely different story. You need to learn. You need to go and read online. You need to go make research. You need to go make analysis. You need to know the spending report. So this is make you all the time, this is make you a little bit focused what you're doing. You need to be in focus all the time and do the best what you can do.
Absolutely. And when you say niche, I think maybe some of our viewers don't understand the word niche. When you say niche, what do you mean by niche?
So basically, specific business who need a Google Ads. So for example, like dentists or home care agencies or repair shops. This is like lawyers, specific lawyer, not like overall, like divorce lawyer or traffic lawyer or like, you know, bankruptcy lawyer. So you become sometimes, when you have 3 to 5 clients from this specific niche, you become professional because you can promise next clients, hey, I'm working already with the lawyers. I know what I can get you. But if you are a lawyer with specific industry, which is I never work, I cannot promise them anything. I can tell them, hey, we can try our best, make analysis, make research, basically make maybe 1 month just to test. If you get some leads, keep going. If you didn't get anything, probably because of the neighborhood, the target audience, we need to play around. If you want to keep going, let's do it. But my recommendation, if you didn't get for 1 month from the Google Ads, anything, it's a little bit not working for you.
Okay, got it. So you test it for 1 month, and then if it doesn't work, you try sort of like different strategies to see what can bring up the result better. And if it doesn't work, then you'll be like, okay, it's probably not going to be working. You probably have to go back to the drawing board and hash things out.
Because some of the clients, as you might know in the digital marketing industry, they kind of scared to sign new contract with the new company or with the new freelancer or with the new contractor because they already have a bad experience to working with someone. They already spend so much money. And to try again them sell the same services, they're not trusting you, you know? And with my experience, I can tell, hey, let's catch up on 30 minutes call. Let's speak. Let's review your account. Give me the access to your Google AdWords. I will show you what is not working, what is working. And after that, the people give you the trust, you know? You can go them completely for free, tell, hey, you need to focus on the call campaign. You need to focus on the search campaign. What is going on? What is your AdWords campaign structure? And from that, you basically communicate with the client. If the client want to work with you and he's like, yes, we have 3 months budget, 6 months budget, 9 months budget, you can tell him, hey, let's do that. Let's work. If the client's new and he's like, you know, it's too expensive for me to spend $1,000, I can tell him, hey, you can spend $600 for the first month just for the tests. And from that, you can move forward. Local businesses, they mostly don't want to spend a lot of money. They want to just see the result first. So to tell them like, hey, what budget you have? He's like, say, $1,500. You know what? We can do the same thing for $600. Just focus on specific services. Just focus on specific structure, which will bring you leads, potential clients. We will focus to get that result. You will tell us in the end of the month how many people you got, how many people you follow up. Because from the call campaigns, a lot of people, they just calling you, ask basic stuff, and they moving forward to another company. And it's really important to tell your clients, hey guys, this is your job to follow up with the leads. And it's really important.
Absolutely. And I think you mentioned really, really good point there that Jocelyn has come up with, in the sense that you are really focused about a particular strategy about testing things, and then you test that one out and see if it works or doesn't. And I think the same thing can be applied to your personal finances. There's so many structure, there's so many money management structure, there's so many different things, number of things, this method, that method. You just have to keep on testing things and see if that works, and see your numbers exactly as your business. See the numbers. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Is it going to go sideways? Is there going to be no numbers at all? And one thing I learned from you is that you keep on being, you know, like moving forward. If it's not just one strategy, you're doing it, right, Yauheni? You'll be like, okay, let's do this, let's do that. You keep on going forward. You keep on taking actions, because that is when you see results with your clients, right? And I'm assuming the same thing is for finances too.
Yes, correct. Because sometimes you need to all the time test with the client.
Absolutely.
You know, when you choose like specific 3 services, when the client provides 15 services, you can tell him, hey, let's test 2, 3 first, and then move forward to the next one.
Absolutely.
In regards to my personal finances, like for example, my advertising strategy, how much spent on the local marketing, on the Yelp marketing, AdWords marketing, Facebook marketing, I want to be sure that my ROI will be between 150 plus 150 ROI, 150%. So I need to make sure that I make something. I want to test. If I test like for $3,000, I need to make sure that I make $4,000 or $5,000. I need to test.
Absolutely.
And for business, for the digital marketing businesses, like you provide social media marketing, you can spend like $2,000-$3,000 on Yelp and get zero clicks, zero calls.
Yeah.
You know, but I right now know, like, you know, Yelp in New York for the digital marketing website development companies. I don't know how for someone else, but for me, it's not working. It's not working for me in Chicago. It's not working with me in other states, but I know it is working in California state because there's a lot of people using Yelp. So
awesome. I got it. That is amazing because you talk about numbers, right? Because in business, you would need to know how much you're putting in and how much you're getting in return. Right?
Correct.
So it's like those are numbers, and it's the same thing is in your personal finances too. I mean, with the viewers, with your personal finances, in the sense that for you to be able to master the numbers in business, you have to know your numbers in personal life too, because they are just numbers. All right,
yes, this is the same.
Exactly. It is the same. Like your return on investment, what are those? There are numbers, right? So you have to know how you got that number, how is it generated, what is causing that number, what is not causing that number. And this is absolutely critical for people to understand because they straight away want to go on business. They want to increase their income when they're in financial mess, increase their income, but they don't know their numbers. So that is, the frustrating part. Hi, Marcy.
Hi, Marcy.
I know. All right. I'm going to wrap this one up because what I'm learning from him is so much. I'm so glad that we did this. So the first thing that you mentioned is that you are knowledgeable in the sense that you invest the knowledge. You learn how to do the Google ads for like 4 years. You keep on practicing it again and again and again. And you're focused on strategies. You focus on strategy. You're not just going to do 20 different strategies and don't know which one works and which one doesn't, right? Got it.
All the time for the new, for example, if like you hire someone to do the job, for example, I didn't do website development. I have a background. I know how to do that a little bit, but I'm not a designer, you know? I'd rather to hire the people who will do that. And when you test other people, they just, sometimes you cannot, like you pay them and they didn't do the job, right? You know, your clients are not happy because you're the person who just recommend them to them.
Right.
So basically it's hard to find the contractors. And when you find the best one, the top 2%, top 1%, you are happy. You just, you never contact with your contractors because you know the task will be completed on time.
Exactly.
And it's super important to have that.
Absolutely.
Because you know how much money you get from the client and you know how much money you will put to the contractor, you know?
Yes.
And you basically a little bit manage the project. When you have 5, 10 projects, it's probably better to hire the project manager who will communicate between the client and your website development team or search engine marketing team.
Awesome. That's a fantastic concept because you know how much you're making, right? So if I were to map it out to personal finance, and then you hire your contractor on the one end. So if I were to map it to personal finances, like groceries, it's one of the biggest things in people's personal finances. So you know what your income is, and then you have a contractor called grocery. So you need to know how much you're spending on grocery because a lot of people don't track the expenses. And if what you're earning and then you're paying the grocery more than what you're earning, you'll be in trouble, right, Yauheni? Your business would be totally messing up your cash flow.
Correct. But this is the thing is when you hire a new contractor, it's all the time hard to make like a good ROI because you don't know them. You don't know how they're working. You don't know the strategy. So basically what's going on is sometimes you can lose money, a lot of money to find the right contractor. But when you got the right contractor, you're good. You'll be all the time happy. I'm contractor for another, for example, I have clients who are digital marketing agencies, my competitors, who are consulting company, marketing company. And they're like, hey, we don't have in-house Google ad guy. We need a guy who know what he's doing. I'm like, hey, I do that.
Exactly.
And they refer me to 4 clients, 5 clients, 6 clients. I don't need to do advertising, you know? And this is the amazing thing. Yeah, exactly. So this is amazing thing. If you provide the result,
yes,
because this is your business.
Yes.
And rather, because when you hire employees, this is the biggest mistake. You teach them full time. You spend the time, you know, you teach, you give them information, you give them accounts.
Yes.
And after 6-7 months, they got another like offer from another company with higher salary, and they're gone.
Yes.
So the contractor will not leave you because it's his business.
Exactly.
He will stay with you. So this is amazing. And the personal finance, I think the best solution to have, like what I'm doing, I'm going first and second months, first and second day of the month to my finances, to my banking account, and I see how much I spend, how much I earn, how many sales I have, and I go exactly like what audience I get this month. So for example, this month I got like from small businesses 4 clients, but from the business owners I got only 1 client. So basically, you know, and you just check the value of this client, you know.
Absolutely.
You spend so much money. If that work, should we keep going with this one or should we just switch to another one?
To another one. Fantastic. I love it. And you mentioned that once a month or the first or the second of the month, you would spend time with your finances. And this is exactly what I tell my clients to do. You need to schedule in time to spend time with your finances, with your numbers. They really are like your best friends. Because if you don't hang out with your best friend isn't going to hang out with you.
That's a good one.
So, Yauheni, what's your number one advice to the people that's watching today? What's your number one advice to help them be successful? If you can take anything, what's the number one thing for them to be successful?
I think to be focused on something which is you good at. Don't be focused in 4 or 5 things. Be focused on one thing. When you be successful in one thing, if you feel that you know what you're doing in one thing, move forward to another thing. And hire for the old one, hire someone to just handling that.
Take care
and just
of that.
keep going. If, for example, I like to learn more. I like to learn new niches, you know. I like to learn new businesses.
Yes.
I want to own like maybe agency in the future. Not digital marketing, just regular agency, you know. I want to just have my e-commerce store. Because I love that, you know. But to be there, I need to finish with my first one, which is digital marketing agency. And I think this is amazing, and I think I will be succeed at that in the future.
Yes, you are. You're already successful. And okay, so everyone, Yauheni said you need to be focused, because what you focus on expands. Don't do 10 different things. Just focus on one. When you're good at that, you outsource it, leverage it out, and then keep on learning. Yauheni is always learning new things, and he's always moving forward regardless of what's going on, whether he has a bad client or not, or had a bad conversation. He's always moving forward. That's part and parcel of life and being in business. All right, Yauheni, thank you so much for joining us today. I know it's pretty late over there. My day is just starting. I don't know if the sun is rising yet or not.
Mine too, actually.
Awesome. Oopsie. Okay, so Yauheni, thank you for joining us today. I had a fantastic time. It was really, really fun talking to you and hashing things out. I didn't know when I first proposed this, I didn't know if this is going to work or not, but we did it. We're creative.
We can keep going. We can keep going for the next couple minutes, hours. I like conversation like that, you know?
Yeah, it's awesome. Definitely for another time. And I would love to have another time. And for those who just watch us, you can always watch the replay. I'll be sharing this on both of our Facebook. You can always watch the replay. So thank you everyone for watching. And if you have any questions or queries, just drop in the comment box below. And Yauheni and I will be more than happy to help you out if you have something that needs clarification. And do please like, comment, or share this video so that millions and millions of people get value from this. All right, Yauheni, have a fantastic day. Thank you very much. Enjoy Chicago, and may peace be upon you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.